Donald Trump, former president, reality TV star, a man who has always been in the limelight, whether it's on television or in the political arena, master of the publicity stunt? Absolutely. He knows how to capture attention and keep people talking. He tried his hand at it again recently, proving that his flair for the dramatic hasn't faded. This time, garbage was involved, literally, a move that left many scratching their heads. Trump used a garbage truck as a prop, a bold and unusual choice even for him. He was trying to make a point about his opponents, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. In his typical fashion, he didn't hold back. He claimed they were trash, a harsh statement but not unexpected from Trump. The stunt was vintage Trump. Loud, outrageous, designed to provoke a reaction, and ultimately, a bit confusing. People were left wondering what his true intentions were. Was he trying to appeal to blue-collar workers? Those who might see the garbage truck as a symbol of hard work and everyday struggles? Or was he just trying to get a rise out of everyone, stirring the pot to keep himself in the headlines? Whatever his goal, one thing was certain. He succeeded in getting people talking. The media buzzed with speculation, debates, and discussions. Trump had once again managed to dominate the news cycle. Social media exploded. The internet loves a good train wreck, and this was a 5-alarm dumpster fire. People couldn't resist commenting. The jokes wrote themselves. Was Trump projecting his own feelings about his presidency? Had he finally found a worthy metaphor for his administration? The memes were merciless. The hashtags were brutal. Even celebrities couldn't resist jumping into the fray. And then, George Takei entered the chat. George Takei, Star Trek legend, social media icon, and a vocal critic of Donald Trump. He didn't hold back. His response was short, sharp, and devastatingly funny. He compared Trump's presidency to the garbage truck. Both were, in his words, full of garbage. The internet roared its approval. Takei had perfectly captured the absurdity of the situation. He had also highlighted the very real damage that Trump had done to the country. It was a masterclass in political satire. From the family, a chorus of criticism. The voices of disapproval were not just from the public or political opponents, but from those who knew him intimately. Takei wasn't alone in his criticism. His words echoed the sentiments of many who had observed Trump's actions over the years. Even Trump's own family members chimed in. Their voices added a personal dimension to the public outcry, making the criticism even more poignant. His niece Mary Trump called the stunt pathetic. She has been one of his most vocal critics, often highlighting the deeper issues within the family dynamics. Former aide Alyssa Farah Griffin questioned his sanity. Her concerns were not just political but personal, having worked closely with him and seen his behavior firsthand. It seemed that even those closest to him had had enough. Their reactions spoke volumes. The frustration and disappointment were palpable, reflecting a deeper sense of betrayal. They knew better than anyone what Trump was capable of. Their insights were based on years of close interaction, making their criticism particularly credible. And they knew that this stunt was just another example of his desperate need for attention, even if it meant making a mockery of himself and the office he once held. The spectacle was not just a political maneuver, but a reflection of a deeper, more troubling pattern of behavior that had long been a source of concern for those around him. More than a stunt, a reflection of our times. The events we witness today are not isolated incidents, but rather a mirror showing us the deep divisions within our society. The garbage truck incident might seem like just another bizarre footnote in the Trump saga. However, it is emblematic of a larger narrative that has been unfolding over the past few years. But it's actually a symptom of a much larger problem. Our political landscape has become a battleground where reason and civility are often casualties. Our political discourse has become toxic. The language we use, the tactics we employ, and the way we engage with one another have all deteriorated. We've become so divided that we can't even agree on basic facts. The truth has become a matter of perspective, and misinformation spreads like wildfire. In this environment, stunts like Trump's garbage truck escapade thrive. They generate headlines. They capture our attention, but for all the wrong reasons. They fire up the base. They create a spectacle that distracts us from the substantive issues that need our focus. And they do nothing to address the very real problems facing our country. Issues like homelessness, healthcare, and environmental degradation continue to worsen. We need to do better. We deserve better. It's time to move beyond the theatrics and focus on meaningful change. We must come together, find common ground and work towards solutions that benefit everyone.